All right, man. Tennessee, Bama, game 3. Honestly, I was gonna be done for the night after that LSU game, bro. I was gonna be done. Um, but you know, gotta get to the other games, man. So it is what it is.
Coons, how do you recover from that on such short notice?
You look for rubber match.
Look for Bryce Fowler and Eric Hines
between these two. Let's do it, man.
Coons power fastball, power
be nice
slider.
to at least see Bama go down. Lose another series.
That's exactly what he
did. LSU's embarrassing ass, man. Like,
there's a chopper to first. Clark picks it up, tosses, and Blanco covers. Identical to what happened earlier. A 1-2-3 inning to begin the day for Tennessee's defense. He was the 8th player in program history to reach that.
It's been a long time since I've been so annoyed as I am with LSU, bro. It's been a long time.
So Tennessee goes down in quick fashion. Both defenses moving efficiently early on. Here's the 1-2.
Good stuff, Blanco. Let's go, man. Cook these boys.
6 down for Evan. Blanco
is very good, very effective.
That ball on a line to right, and
yes,
it's
sir.
over the head of Steele. Chapman will not turn to go to second. Wise decision. Steele misjudged that one out in right field, and he gets burned on it. And the first base runner of the day has reached, and it's reached Chapman for Tennessee. Rounder up the middle, and it gets through. Back to back.
Stay right there, bro.
Offense.
99 off the mound when he pitches.
Yes, sir, Brown. Good stuff, man. Gonna be an RBI.
They're gonna hold up Merritt at third, and it's an RBI single for Blaine Brown. He strikes once again.
Tennessee picking right up where they left off. That's why it's so big to play this game today, man.
Runner goes
right after game 2.
And the inning comes to an end.
Coming in new roles, so they were playing catch-up throughout the entirety of the fall. And the
that was a late timeout.
At the plate, has to make eye contact with the pitcher Blanco. Purdy didn't feel like he looked up and made the eye contact yet before Blanco started.
He's got to be ready by 8 seconds.
It's going.
But like you said,
batter has to be ready by 8 seconds.
Strike. He will take a seat. Swing and a miss. It was dropped behind the plate. Lawless throws to first, and they get the strikeout. That ball is hammered to left center. Back at the wall and out of here. The first base runner for Alabama in the rubber match is Peyton Steele. A long bomb to left center field, and we are notched up at 1 apiece. And the first run for the Crimson Tide here on this doubleheader Friday. And the top of the order coming up for Alabama.
Yeah, this is a big boy swing right here from Kevin Steele. Last 8 games hitting .280. Had a great game on Thursday once he entered it for Alabama for 64th in the country.
And LeBron now goes down swinging for his 2nd time so far. Hit into the shift. Throw to first in time, and that ends the inning.
And how these guys have been coached in the past. I mean, he's did an incredible job since he's been on campus.
That's another hard hit ball to left center.
Come on, dude. It's off the top of the wall. At least it's not gone. It's not gone, and with 2 outs, that's big, man. Make them get another hit.
On Thursday in game 1 of this series.
They've been struggling to hit today, man. Make them get another hit.
427 off the bat.
They're gonna walk him. That's not a bad idea.
Again, I mean, that is a big frame that is super athletic.
And of
left
course,
center field, it's down. That's gonna drive in Fowler. Hines stops at third, and it's an RBI double for Will Plattner. In his series debut in Alabama, has taken a 2-1 lead.
He gets a first pitch slider out over the plate and makes the Volunteers pay with a double in the left center gap.
And he got him. Down goes Andrew Purdy.
Tennessee still has a lot of arms for this game.
1 run for the 2nd straight inning.
Bullpen-wise, that's out. Right off the batter's eye. Good stuff, man. Who was that? Grinlinger. Of course it was Grindinger. Bro's been cooking today.
Into the batter's eye in center field, and just like that, we're notched up at 2 apiece. expression says it all.
Yeah, when you don't think it's possible, he just becomes more and more impressive. That's a fastball out over the plate. Absolutely mashed on the screws. That, again, leads him to a 22-game on-base streak.
Well, he teed that one off. There's no doubt about it.
Well played. Well,
Make it a big inning, man.
Lawless will draw a walk.
kind of reminds me a little bit, maybe not as exciting as it started out, but think of like Dylan Cruz. Like, I watched that guy play one game at LSU and was like, man, this guy's a big leaguer.
Dylan Cruz is an animal, man. I miss him.
Lawless advances up to second, but it won't matter.
18 hits, 5 home runs.
Can we get Tommy Tanks, Dylan Cruz, and Paul Skeens back, please?
Back it goes. It is
That'd be wonderful. Be absolutely wonderful.
The frustrating home series against LSU that they dropped 2-1 in game 1, as that ball is smashed over to the Uber Eats porch, and goodbye.
The Bama decides to hit home runs today, huh? They actually decide to get hits in this one. Let's see.
And that log bomb makes it 3-2 Crimson Tide. Back and forth we go here at Lindsey Nelson.
They are 8-7 when they don't record a home run. We've seen the latter part of it happen. Does that 13-2 become 14-2 since they've hit that number now?
Both of these teams vying to get there. Grounder into the shift. Grimmer. And the side is retired. When the stadium grows, how can that affect, the way a team plays? Is that as Henry Ford singles that out in the left. More capacity means it probably gets louder in here, you'd have to think. And Grimmer swings and misses.
I mean, I imagine Tennessee players would welcome
first pitch swinging.
More noise.
Picked up by LeBron. He'll do it himself. And Fowler's fanned right there. And he struck him out. Yes.
Big inning, dude. Good stuff, Blanco. I mean, he hasn't been doing too bad. He's given up a couple pretty big hits, but for the most part, only giving up 3 runs.
Torres throws to first on a
not a bad day, and that's gonna be, yeah, stay right there. I mean, I feel like he could have got there. He's gonna go there anyway, so.
Another error allows Stone Lawless to advance up to second base. So far tonight. He got the bunt down.
Wow, you have to make the tag. It's not a force out. It just doesn't make any sense. Just get the 1 out, man. But I'm glad you did that. Hey, I'm glad. I mean, you weren't gonna get that tag off, more than likely, and they did it again.
Throw to first in time, but that will advance Chapman over to third.
See, now you would have had 2 outs, and now they can still get a sac fly. Tennessee played that really well. Let's go, man. Tennessee played that sequence very, very well, man.
Staying in that phone booth, playing Brown.
I like the 2 straight bunts right there.
Tennessee has retaken the lead. 5-3.
Since Bama didn't get an out the first time, they're like, hey, we can still get a sac fly. Let's do it again. Like, that was.
This is the biggest swing of the season.
That was good.
For Blaine Brown. 89 miles
downtown Brown
over the plate. The strength to deposit it to the porches to left. Oh my.
They ain't done. Oh.
Gloved over at second. Throw to first is not there.
They just can't do shit, bro.
Purdy couldn't handle it. Holt had a terrific stop behind second base. Just north, ball 4.
Yep. Get down. Score. It's gonna score a run. Throws on the mark. That was a good throw by Fowler, I think it is, if I'm not mistaken. Nice slide to the right there.
This is the guy is really
my God, Tennessee just beating ass, bro. Tennessee is beating ass.
Well, the question hasn't been completely answered.
Grinlinger, you gotta pitch to him.
In the air,
He's got a sack fly. Never mind.
That ball drops. Wright comes home to score. Wave on for Ford. Safe at second is Grenlinger.
Bro, why would you dive for that? You weren't even close. What? What is Bama doing?
Grounder, this is going to be a tough play. Here comes LeBron. Throws to first in time, but that drives in another
9-3, bro. They're going to run rule them again? There's no way,
through for
right?
Tennessee without going down. Chopper to Holt.
I just don't understand what Bama's doing half the time, bro. Like, they don't make a whole lot of sense. But again, keep doing what you're doing, Bama.
Check swing did not go.
Don't know how they're 13th, to be honest with you. Don't know how they're that high still, but...
Hard grounder, double play ball, out at second, throw to first, and it's picked up by Clark. 2 gone. Will be tasked with trying to keep this inning going. He might do it unless Marin gets to it, and that's exactly what happened. 1, 2, 3.
Tennessee today has just been playing as good a baseball as you could possibly play. Like that, Jesus, Louises, man. Downtown Brown again.
And a little more electric after that one. Second home run of the night for Blaine Brown. Into the Vols bullpen. 10-3 Tennessee here in the 7th. Name me somebody who has more confidence than #1 in orange right now.
I don't think they're sitting in this stadium at the moment. I only had, that was a 79-mile-an-hour curveball. Exit velo was only...
If you can run roll Bama twice in the same day, that would be gold.
Levi Clark strolls into second for a double.
That would be absolute gold.
Tennessee and Florida State.
Come on. Walk it off.
For anybody they face
Walk it off.
forward.
Ford.
Grounder.
That's going to be a double play.
Ball out at second, out at first, and that does it. New York Knicks fan, so you got to feel for him a little bit right now as Justin LeBron finally is able to tally a base hit into center field. And he's able to reach. He had a 12-game hit streak snap. That was the longest of his career.
They're going to have to sit down and talk about the defensive play and the errors that's happened, not only in this series, but as you mentioned in the midweek.
If Tennessee could have found 3 more runs, as that's blooped into right field.
He's going to score a run.
Comes home to score, and Alabama has their first run since the 5th inning, at least for the rest of this game. Double play ball potentially.
Got him.
Out at first.
Beautiful, man. I mean...
And we head to the bottom of the 8th. They welcome Texas here in 2 weeks as that one's into center field and down.
Tennessee, Texas in 2 weeks here at home. That'll be a good one.
After starting his day,
especially if Tennessee keeps playing like this.
Potentially more. And LeBron couldn't get that one. Grimmer first to third, runners on the corners, nobody gone, and Tennessee's offense continues to churn out hit after hit. They've got 13 on the afternoon.
Texas, Oklahoma, they think Tennessee's going to go 5-7 in these final 12 games, which would make them 13-7 overall, and they would be in with a regional bid.
I mean, wow, they got him from there. That's crazy.
What a great throw from Steele out in right field. And the Alabama defense prevents a run.
I guess. It looked pretty close.
Blooper into left. And Reese Chapman has his second hit of the game. That is a tall task the way things have gone tonight. Ball gets away. Abernathy
goes. Please throw it. I wish you would have, because it probably would have sailed 20 feet over his head.
Runner goes, and that'll try to drive home Abernathy.
That's gonna score the run.
Will he evade the tag? No.
Did it score the run, though?
That will end the inning.
Just 2 base on
It did. Okay.
And he threw 3 straight strikes to begin his day. Down goes Eric Hines.
I wonder if Bama even knew that that was happening. They were trying to score the run. It didn't look like they knew.
And the catch is made. 2 gone.
Okay.
Fly ball. This could do it.
Good stuff, Tennessee. Hold on. Yeah, good stuff, Tennessee. taking 2 straight today
Tennessee
after dropping the first
wins
game.
the weekend series with Alabama. They knock off the 13th ranked team in the country twice in one day. 11-4 the final score.
Just straight belt to ass today. 21-4. Tennessee beats Alabama in these 2 games today, man. Yeah, get Bama out of the top 25. You know, Bama had their little hot run there to start the SEC play. And that was their peak. Now they're just, coming back to reality. They got destroyed by UAB in the midweek game, and then they get, pounded in this series against Tennessee. So, yeah, I mean, the Vols looked amazing today. In both games, just incredible. So it was probably very fortunate for Tennessee to have both these games in the same day, man. This series wraps up really quickly. I mean, it's only Friday and the series is over, man. So, Tennessee gonna have a nice break. Unless they have another Thursday game, which I don't think they. I don't know if they do or not next week, but yeah. I mean, they got a pretty nice break. Um, they got the weekend off. That's crazy, bro. But yeah, I mean, this makes me feel a little bit better. The downfall of Bama, just continuing. What is this? Their third straight series loss. I think they got swept against Arkansas, lost to Texas last weekend 2-1, and they lost this one 2-1. So yeah, Bama, y'all are ass, man. Tennessee, good stuff. Um, yeah, I mean, this is a much needed win. That moves Tennessee to what? 11-11 or 10-11 in SEC play? Yeah, 10-11, 29-15 overall. So Tennessee just moves up the standings. This is a big bounce back after the Ole Miss series loss too. So yeah, hope y'all enjoy. If you please drop a like, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch y'all in the next one, man.